The Eminence in Shadow episode 17. And wow, this episode really stepped up the drama. This episode has definitely been the one where the most progress to the story has been done or has been seen. Because, yeah, the episode, I guess you can say, started a little bit slow. I was wondering if the episode was going to be like that until the end, but soon rather than later, the episode started to get really good. The amount of development to characters, to the story, to everything was really good in this episode. Like I said, this episode is definitely the episode where the most advancement to the story, to the plot, has been seen. This episode really set up the next episodes to come because now that we're getting closer to the end, an episode like this was coming. An episode where not so much action happened, although we did see a little bit of it, but an episode more focused on the development of the story, which I have to say it actually did it very good, very well. I think everybody can agree that this episode was actually an episode where a lot of hype things happen. And yeah, this episode continue with the story of Oriana. In the last episode, we didn't find out that much about Oriana. We got some hints here and there of what could actually be happening to her, but not really much from her. And this episode was basically all focused around her. We see her continuing running in the sewage, in the, I don't know how you can call it. And yeah, she's running, she's hurting because of the curse or whatever she has, which we find a little bit more about in this episode. It has to do something with a demon or something like that. She was called a demon because of her curse. So yeah, although we didn't exactly get the reason why she had that sort of curse, I guess at this point it is pretty fair to call it a curse, although we didn't get exactly an answer for it. At the very least, we know that it was something bad, of course. So yeah, and because Shadow gave her some of his powers, she was apparently able to heal that curse. I don't know how exactly that works, but yeah, I mean, she was able to heal the curse and now she is fine. We even see her at the end fight Alexia, and yeah, of course, she was going to win. I didn't even think Alexia was going to win because now that Oriana has a part of Shadow's power, I didn't even for a second think that Alexia was going to win. Maybe if it was fair, one on one with their original powers, maybe we could have been talking about something different. Maybe Alexia could have won, but that was not the case. So yeah, of course, Oriana was going to win, and she won. I mean, pretty easily. She wasn't even injured or anything like that. I think it is pretty obvious that Beta realized that she was being powered by Shadow's power. So yeah, I mean, Beta said that they were going to meet again. Maybe she meant it in the sense that she was going to meet her again, but not as, as this regular girl that is hanging out with them, but instead as part of the Shadow Garden organization. Yeah, I think that is what she meant by that. And yeah, in this episode, we also finally get the reason why she stabbed her fiance. And I gotta say, it is actually a pretty good reason. I mean, I didn't think in past episode reviews that she stabbed her fiance just because she wanted to do that, just because she liked more Sid or something like that. I didn't think that. Of course, that's not the case. We see that in this episode that she did it because, well, her father was being basically used. I don't know if he's dead or something like that, but he's not in his right senses. He's not the one responding. He's not the one being aware of the responses. So yeah, I mean, it was obvious to Oriana that his father was either not alive anymore or was being used by some method or something like that. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, she immediately snapped and basically wanted to stab her fiance, and I guess she sort of did because we saw some blood, but at the same time, I mean, well, he was fine. I mean, we see that everybody in the court, everybody in that room was basically conspiring to frame Oriana. It was also mentioned very briefly by her fiance that she wanted her to basically surrender before the end of the Bunchin festival. I don't know if that will have implications for the Bunchin festival. Maybe it's hinting that it will get interrupted or something like that, but I can perfectly see that happening. So yeah, although I hope that is not the case, I mean, to be honest, it probably will be the case. So yeah, unfortunate, but I mean, that is just the anime. I guess we all have to respect it. And yeah, the episode ends by Oriana going out there to potentially kill her fiance. I think that is what she wants to do because she's determined to do that. I mean, not only her fiance, but everyone that is conspiring against her. Also pretty funny, but at the same time tells you about how much Oriana likes it, that she's still holding on to the paper wrap, to the wrap of the hamburger that Sid gave her. Yeah, that tells you how much she likes him because she's reminded always of him. She has the wrap. She's doing all of this in part because of him, because she wants to be with him. So yeah, I mean, although she's a very proud person, a very strong person, at the same time, I guess you can say she has a soft spot for Sid. But yeah, pretty great episode. Definitely as we get closer to the end, the episode will get more hype and more hype and more hype. What is it? 3 episodes left that we have. So yeah, definitely expect the next episodes to be packed with a lot of action, with a lot of tense moments. And to be honest, I don't know if there's going to be a second season. If I were to guess, I will probably say yes. By the way, I'm speculating. I have no sort of information or anything like that. I don't know if there's news right now that there is going to be a second season or not. But if there's not, I will probably guess that there is going to be one because we still haven't found out who are the 12 people that are part of the round of table. These 12 people are supposed to be the most powerful people of the Diablo's Code. Although I think the Archbishop was part of the 12 or whatever the number is. We also haven't found out more about Diablos, which we know is the witch. We are not probably going to see her in these last 3 episodes. And if we do see her, it is not going to be in an important role or anything like that. So yeah, so many probable things that are not going to fit in these remaining episodes. I would actually be surprised if they fit all of that in, if they actually finish whatever the story is in these last remaining episodes. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is everything that I wanted to say about the episode review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I guess I'll see you all in the next episode review.